Oh, shoot. Hold on. Ah. Hold on. Let me go. Shoot. Can't believe I forgot that. How is everybody today? Everybody doing good? That's, oh, sorry, Yoda. Oh, 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 oh. Right. Keep calling over and over again. I'm not gonna answer it until you leave a message. Oh, shoot. Shut up. Oh, hey, there it is. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live. Season 8, Episode 17. Wait a minute. Y'all didn't see that. Yeah. I'm familiar with you change locks. What you got with you change locks? Tool goes all the way in but doesn't change to a new key. And the other one, the change tool won't go in to change the key. Well, that's no fun. Well, they're crappy locks, so not surprising that happened. Still don't know how to leave a voicemail, huh? Okay. Well, it's on you. What do you mean we can get Jason to do a demo? What are you roping me into, Rune? I feel like I'm still missing something, though. Is J-Bot here? Let me go over the comments real quick. Yeah, Jim. No, that was me. Ha! Oh, yep, there J-Bot is. Okay. Hey, and Rune got first chatter finally. Finally. Finally and officially. Show how to rekey a U-change. Oh, you stick the tool in there and change it just like a quick set. The tool won't go in. I don't know. You can take them apart. You just need a big plug follower. Shut up and demo. I don't even know where. Yeah, they're up there. It's been so long since I've even touched one of that. I don't have a ladder. I don't have my ladder in here. No, I know where it is. Yeah, I'm sure he knows how to change it. It's not hard. You just probably just gonna have to take it apart to see what's going on. Mine are in a box way over my pen kit. At least 2 foot over my reach. And my big ladder's at home, and my small ladder's in my truck. My shorter ladder that would reach it has got lost last year, and I never did replace it. And I'm still irritated about that. I'm good at King's Classic, except for I'm irritated about my short ladder. Which would be in the truck too, and then the medium ladder would be in here. I guess he could go get the Rolly share, but he knows how to change it. Not hard. Just take it apart. I don't know. Whenever they wouldn't work, we would just call and say, hey, they don't work. Send new cylinders. Anyway, Rune in the house, what's up? Let's go ahead and get assembled, and then I'll go over the comments. It looks like we got our regular dude sitting out there today. Luck Force assemble! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not going to get my ladder. But I do have pizza. No, I forgot something. I knew I was forgetting something. And it was my pizza. My Pizza Shack pizza. Cold. Well, room temperature anyway. Anyway, let me check on J-Bot real quick. So what's going on over here? Okay. I don't know. Rune in the house, what's up? Outlaw Nate G, what's going on? Chevy Dude, good morning. Randolph, what's up? Lock Leisure, good morning to you. We've had a few challenged folks for the past couple of days. Founder and Crazy's coming by. One just this morning that was off the rail. Miko, what's up? Ferrero, what's up? Dave, hey, good morning. Nixon, what's up? I'm just in the shop today. Just, cleaning up shit, recovering from the week. Don't really want to be here as usual, but I am. Yeah, that's definitely a regular dude out there. He just recranked the truck. Retired butcher boy. Okay, now he's leaving. So he's just moving up. Okay. That counts as moving the truck, right? Sure, it's got to keep moving. What are you doing? Y'all have that view? Yeah. The heck? Why are you going around the corner there? On screen chat's having a problem. Alright, let's fix that. Super weird why it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. My pillow was cold. Thank you, Yuki. It was very cold. I don't know why the chat's not working. Super weird. Thank you, YouTube, for just getting on my last nerve. Let's close it down and reopen it up. See if that'll work. Hey, yay. No, don't start your stuff. About chat. Live chat. Recopy. And try it again. Don't worry about that sign-in thing. That's the usual YouTube deal. I don't know why though. I can't pull it up on my other chat. Okay. It's already got the filter in place to get rid of that. Come on. That's wild. Well, I guess YouTube's just screwing around with the chat functions again. Because I can't get it fixed this time. Oh no, I can't get it fixed. I can get it fixed, but I can't remember how I had the filter on there. Let me see. Properties. Was it a filter I had? That was not a filter. Was it a mask that I had? Well, no. Mask is a filter in this case. Crap. Well, I guess we're just going to have to skip chat for now. On screen chat anyway. Can't be worried with it. Just change the screen and not go back to that screen, right? Whoops. Get out of studio mode because it's screwing me up. Alrighty, going back to the beginning of the comments again. Who did I miss? Fred, Anthony, what's up? Doused, good morning to you. Richard, good morning. And Yuki, good morning. S8E17. Yeah, but some of these places that use U-change are kind of stuck with that. They're usually like big stores. Now, if they took over a store and it had U-change on there, yeah, any literally a schlag. I've gotten rid of most of them in town. Most of them were centered around an area called County Line Road in our area that was all built during the time that U-Change was popular, so all the stores were using it. But we phased out most of them. Yeah. My 04, quit running. It's all your fault. The NT won't let you take it apart. Oh well. So I'm sending it in then. It's killing me a little bit not to demo it, but everybody knows how to change the U-change. I think I have a video on it. It's not the wrong GoPro. It's the right GoPro. I have not gone down to the courthouse because every Monday morning for the last 2 weeks, or for the last 2 weeks is Monday mornings, there's been like a suspicious device threat, and they've closed the whole streets and everything. So I don't know if it's just a Monday thing, but I'm trying to do it like midweek where I go down there and like I'm already down there. I don't want to make a special trip. just to do that. So it's going to be one of those situations where if I'm doing something, I can be like, yeah, I might as well go do this again. So probably will try to this week so it stays relevant and doesn't get forgotten. And I'm going to text my buddy that told me to text him. He told me to text him. Well, I'll text him, I guess. I don't have my burner here. I've got a propane torch, but no, I have not done the 360, the BE thing, just the shore. We can take that one apart, see what happened to it. I'm wondering if it fried the board. I'm pretty sure it fried the board. 30,000 volts is a little bit over 9 volts. The only problem is I don't have the charger for this guy. I think Ken underscore sent me this a long time ago. I'm surprised it still worked. Viper Tech. And because it uses this weird shape, like it looks like a minion's eyes. You know what I mean? You know that minion with the little goggles or whatever. I I don't know. I have the charger somewhere, and I've gone through literally every cable I have because I needed this for other purposes. And now it's almost dead. Surprisingly, though, that was the last in a long chain of videos. The reason why there were paper clips in there or safety pins in there is because the BE365 is very resistant to being tased. Who knew? Now you do. I tased that MFer a solid 45 seconds altogether in about 10-second bursts. Have the video. Doesn't do anything to it. It charged the finish a little bit, but surprisingly, it's very tase resistant. Now you know it may not be 3-volt battery resistant, but it is freaking tase resistant. So that's good to know. Until you get something past that plastic. We'll give it to the rubber. Let's put it that way. Their rubber, top notch. I guess it could be a little more pierce proof. But other than that, top notch. I'm dodging. Yeah, I know. I hate tasers, honestly. It's like the most dangerous thing that you could self-inflict yourself with is a taser. What I was thinking is if you could get one of those shooting kind of tasers with super pinpoint accuracy to go right in between the 4 and 5. All it would do, if you could pull that shot off, all it would do would fry the board anyway, obviously. I'm just kind of curious as to how bad it is. Is this thing off? Yeah, it's off. It's almost dead anyway. Still got a little juice left. That was it. That was the little juice left. Shit. Damn. Well, it was ooh. That was it. I'm dead. I'm dead. You dead. You dead. I was dead. What's up, Kevin H? Good morning to you. Thanks for joining in with us on stream. I was gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, I only did that for a funny and just to see how taser resistant it was. I gotta watch Locksmith. Would you take yours apart? I probably won't watch it, honestly, because I don't want to know whatever you did to it. I won't watch it until if I decide to do mine. And then it'll only be because YouTube feeds me the thing. But yeah, I don't because I don't ever really do that whenever I'm kind of coming up with my own theories on things because I don't want to be like, yeah. I mean, if it turns out the same way, then it does. But yeah, I usually try to avoid that with anything out there, especially I don't know. It's just I'm not gonna try to. My thoughts here on that is just painting because it's got to be something you can do quickly when you're you can. So probably the nail polish thing is what I'm gonna try, or some kind. I feel like it's got a lot of acetone. Like I don't know. But there needs to be something that you can do quickly and easily. Uh, So just something to cover it up because if somebody's trying that, right, in theory here, if suddenly somebody says, "Hey, there's one of those, I'm going to try that," they'll poke the wires through or whatever through, and if it doesn't immediately work, since we know there's kind of a limited time frame of how old versus new, how it doesn't, nobody's going to try an awful lot, I would think, to do that. They would walk up to it, stick their prepared whatever in there, jam it. If they didn't hear anything, then they would go about their way and do something else. So, in theory, while you could scratch through a layer of some type of liquid coating, whether it's nail polish, whether it's a dab of super glue, kind of harsh there too for a circuit board, uh, nobody's gonna like sit and go, okay, well maybe they protected this, and if I scratch, it'll scratch through that coating. Nobody's gonna do that if anybody does the other thing. So yeah, that's probably the route I'm gonna look for. Get to the point, man. Look at me. Look at my long-winded videos. I get that all the time. 5-year-old, I did do a U change video. Let me damn. I did try the flipper with these little wire doodads that I ordered to do the whole Century Safe thing, even though I don't work on safe. So, like, I plugged it into my flipper and I stuck it through. I think that model up there is a fairly old one. I think it's like 5 to 8 years old. So it probably doesn't even have the pads on there anyway. Maybe I should have checked to see if there were pads before I electrocuted that son of a bitch. Nah, I wouldn't needed it. It needed it. But I couldn't get the flipper to work. Honestly, still, thanks again, Wes, for the flipper. But I honestly can't freaking. I don't know if I did what I turned on the 5 volt to see what would happen. Uh, I've seen people saying 6 volt is max. I don't know. It didn't work, so I'm assuming it doesn't even have the pads. But it sure did fry when I electrocuted it with the other thing. Yeah, I guess I could take a lot of close-up picture of that and maybe ask one of the AIs to figure it out, or just go through the company if that company's even around. That's the problem with a lot of these companies. They make stuff for a few years and then get absorbed by somebody else. I'm assuming though, Viper Tech. I know somebody's bored might look that up. But I don't want to buy another cord when I know the mother cord is here somewhere. Somewhere it never left this area, and then it did. So it's either falling behind the counter, and I'll find it, when I'm demoing. Looks the same shape as the old school electric shavers. I have one that's very similar. I was like, hey, well, hey, because I look at all my cords now, hoping to find one just like that. And I had a no, it wasn't a shaver. It was a I don't know where it went, but it's a not Surefire, but it's a flashlight charger, battery charger where you put it in there, and it has very, very similar, but not quite the same. So it has to be proprietary. Assholes. Thinking if you find the model of the lock without the pads, the taser might give the other side of the board enough voltage to open. So I actually flipped it out of the short. I tased it longer than that, and it flashed green at one point, which I guess was it going. And then I kept tasing it. So when it flashed green, I did not hear a click. Flashing green means it's open, but the solenoid did not activate. So that happened right before in that short. That happened right before I'd cropped it. Who knows? That was probably going, oh, you just fried me. I'm dead. I was dead. UV cure glue would work perfect. I mean, some kind of glue that would be safe for a circuit board. I'm sure there's an electronics compound of some kind that is specifically made for that. Flipper can only I know, well, all right, 3 volt. Figure out a way to secure the lock. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I will rekey it. Our normal price to rekey one of those is $35. I think. And we've been raising prices left and right. It should still be 35. If you would like me to protect it against electrical bypass, I can check it and do so for an additional $150. I can't solder. I can't solder to save my life. Be careful tasing a lock that might have. I don't personally go around tasing locks very often. You make a flipper sentry safe video. A few people already did that. That's what I bought these little wires for, which actually pierced pierced it really well. So in theory, I could have just clamped this or taped this to the end of a 3-volt battery, which I have. Okay, I guess I could just, but I don't think that one has. I've got one that probably does. Let's go look. Ooh, this one was a forgotten lock. It was forgotten. It was for a house that was supposed to be put on, and they never did. Never did. I wonder if it has it. If it does, it's going to be in my video, I guess. I kind of feel like I have to make a video. I'm like responsibly. Well, Jason, you're a YouTube locksmith. Another YouTube dude who does Locksmith video, you need to make a response video. That's your job nowadays. Get to it. We need to see the answers, Jason. We need to see. Oh, I gotta take this song at the park. It's up there. Yeah, do my job. Oh, yeah, you gotta make a response video. I did. I tased it. That's my response. Here's how I feel about the situation. Have my. I've got a drill in here, but it's too hard finding a 15-bit, so I don't have them just handy. I don't know why they're not handy. Slade really did get carried away with the screws on this thing, didn't they? This one has no sticker. This was actually in another video. I pulled the sticker off of it. Okay, let's see. Do we peek under here? Or just yoink this off? Yoink. I don't usually yoink the rubber off. No test pads. So I can't even check. Now this one, how old is this one? This one's a year old. Bought about a year ago, I want to say. Yeah, I guess it would be about a year. Time flies when you're having fun, but so I can't even test it on this guy. I guess I'm gonna have to. Shit. My rubber's not going on right, y'all. Let's see. Kind of tuck it back up under there, don't you? Anyway, long story short, that's some really good rubber. It's very Taser resistant. Well, now I know that one's safe. I can't wait for us to get the call. Like, can you come check my Schlage lock? My grandson sent me the video of him using a battery to open it. Come on now. Oh, I hate it when it gets out of time. So you go there, yeah, and then you go there, yeah, just like that. How come you're not going in there? Go in the hole. What in the Yes. You know, I probably should, while I'm in here, just kind of leave it apart, because I don't have the key for this. I was going to list it. Why are you not going back together, you son of a bitch? Is my rubber not on right? Rubber looks like it's not on right. Maybe I won't be doing a video. Maybe I won't, because I don't have a lock to do a video with. I don't think. Do I have another one of these in the truck? I may have another one of these. FE595. I do have an FE, but it's really old. I very seriously doubt. I took it off of a house because they said it wasn't working, and it worked perfectly fine. And I was like, it's working perfectly fine. They were like, well, we still want the new one. And I was like, okay. But it's like 10 plus years old. Very seriously doubt it has it. So I'm not even going to bother looking at that one. And I probably have a couple more back there for testing purposes. So, but all of them are going to be old. None of them are going to be new. I'm thinking this is kind of a new batch situation thing. I have to find the sticker for this guy. I've got the programming code and stuff. And I've got the book for it probably sitting right over there. Or not. Huh. Well, I think I can go back on that old video and actually find it. Uh-uh. Oh no, there's the book. Okay, good. Ha. Hey, finally got your thank you card. I don't. Kim sent all that out. I don't know. Hey, Bridget. New batch. But we need to figure out. Yeah, I kind of want to know when. I mean, like now it feels like there needs to be a recall. Schlage should, most people, and that's most companies, like take car manufacturers, even minor stuff that's not related to safety, still gets slapped with a recall. How come these companies aren't held responsible for stuff like that? Just because, we don't have to issue a recall just because a YouTuber discovered an obvious flaw in our lock. Yeah, it's like class action lawsuit type stuff right there. He's shifting in neutral or revving in neutral. I mean, it's been exposed now, and you can't say that it's fake when you literally put those there and you knew what they did. So they should be forced to say, put out, hey, if you bought a lock between X day and X day, and that way everybody would know. See you, Gumby. Have a good weekend. I did not mow last weekend, and I really have to this weekend. So that's what I'll be doing the rest of the weekend, is doing yard work. Unless it decides to rain again tonight. We had a nice little thunderstorm. Actually, I probably can't unless it stays dry. We had a gully washer last night, so I may not be able to this weekend. Ground's kind of damp right now. And when I was coming in this morning, there was wires down right around the corner, so I didn't have to, but I pulled my truck in front of the road and blocked it off. And I called Cap. They were like, "Hey, Jason, what do you want?" I was like, "There's wires down." All right, we'll send somebody. And then I ran the red light in front of the cop because of where my vehicle was parked. I could only get out, and I was like, I ain't waiting for a green light because he was waiting for me to move. So I was like, I'm just going to run this red light, go up the wrong way on the road, and do a U-turn and cut through the parking lot. Broke like 4 traffic laws. Sorry. It's okay. Nobody was on the road anyway. They won't do a recall. Absolutely not. They won't even acknowledge it until they get sued. And then they're going to keep it as quiet as they possibly can. They're never going to put out a statement about it. They're never going to issue a recall for it. A gully, you've never heard of gully washer? A gully washer, that's like when heavy rain comes down and it fills up the gully and washes the gully out. You've been wondering about liability installing Wi-Fi locks and someone gets hurt, emergency type thing, because it failed. The same could be said for a keyed lock. I mean, just because it's so, I mean, specifically Wi-Fi, though, why do you point that out? Just because of like an electronic failure? I mean, that would probably mostly go on the company unless some rabid detective decided that you didn't install it correctly, which could happen too, but that could happen for any lock put in, really. Oh, you put it in 3 months ago. You put it in 2 years ago, and then I tried getting out, and the thing broke. Now I'm stuck in the house. 99% of the time there were indicators. They're never going to say, "Oh, well, yeah, I had trouble getting out," or they're always going to be like, "No, it just suddenly broke." right after he put it in, and I just didn't bother calling. You know, it's been a year. I was gonna get around to it. Yeah, and you know, I don't really feel like I don't really feel like peeking in everybody's rubbers, but I guess we have to now. Instead of a video with the fix, I'm just gonna do a whole damn 20-minute video on nothing but rubber related jokes. Yeah, there we go. Peek under your rubber. It's quiet today. It's been quiet this morning, except for that one lady that was yelling at herself walking down the road. I'm going to get some hot coffee. Feels like a hot coffee kind of morning. I have not plugged in my thing. What I had planned. I was waiting for Wes to quote that, but he already did just do a rubber related. So, uh, this little area right here is kind of getting a little out of control. So what I'm gonna do, take a couple of these things to the back, set up the camera, and pull this guy out. Get these plastic bins. You probably can't see them. There's several plastic bins that are kind of starting to take up the wall over here. So let's do this. I hate to leave these shorts here. J-Bot, wake up. Still hadn't come up with the use for this. Got any ideas?
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I got it on sale, but like 2 years ago. It's because it's orange. Still have not come up with the use for this guy. Thinking about actually taking it home. It's been here for 2 years. Maybe I should take it home and do something with it. We don't need Frank just yet. Um, I'm not gonna make my new. I'm not gonna make my new. My new company that sends me stuff probably very happy with that. Those are absolutely useless in the locksmith world, y'all. So they're expecting a video and a couple of shorts. So I guess those are going to be me. I'm going to show them and then be like, but these are better for us. If you want to buy one of these, you can, but don't buy it for locksmith use. But you should totally buy these other Maxpedition things that they don't want me to advertise. They want me to advertise their new stuff. All right, idiot. Okay, idiot. You read that 15-minute parking sign, right? Nope. Okay, USB-A. Put it in one way, it doesn't work. Flip it around. Put it in, it doesn't work. And, hello.
Bro, so this is the aloe flower. I've got one. I've been growing aloe since I was a kid. I've never seen mine do that. And this year I got one.
Yeah, that one hadn't sprouted in the past couple of years, but we get a sprout every year. And it's
Mine's not green yet. I mean, mine's green. It's not yellow. Yeah.
Flowers came 3 years ago. Flowers just poof, like it had just overnight came in, and then they immediately die. But the last 2 years it hasn't flowered at all, so there's a component missing there, I guess.
Is there any function to it? It's just.
Filter Rushing told us that just means they're very happy. He's an expert around here. So.
All right, all right. So I've had a grumpy aloe all this time, but now it's happy.
Yeah. How many do you need?
So, have you got that?
Yeah.
Bro, wow. I've probably been to 15 different places.
$7 each.
How much are they per key?
7.
So, I don't think I don't think I really need more than an extra set. Do you?
Here. Got brass ones I can do for 5.
It's what now?
Got older brass ones I can do for 5.
No, you can just leave it the 7. That's fine. I'll tell you what, make it worth your time too. Go ahead and do 2 each, one for the door and one for the ignition.
Okay.
You are looking at the Ford, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're one of the last of the Mohicans. I've been to. I can't tell you how many different places, and I guess it was maybe your wife or it was a lady that was here probably about 4 or 5 months ago when I was talking to her. She felt sure that y'all would have it. It's been the thickness that had been the problem with their blanks. They even like the little mobile unit guys. Yeah, they were like, yeah, no, our blanks are too thick for that. Glad we got you, man. If y'all are around and you feel like getting out tonight, we've got Hinder and Daughtry free concert in Pearl tonight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to be at the northeast corner of Trustmark Park. About 8 o'clock. So, I don't know if they'll have beer since it's Pearl Day. But when I went to see Brett Michaels, they had beer. I didn't really see anybody smoking there, but they had the beer on tap. Did you guys used to be off of Gallatin Street?
No, that was.
Aloha?
No, they're still there. Gallatin's A1.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Is this Houdini stuff a preventative or like if you got a problem?
Uh, it's a lubricant and a cleaner built into one. It's one of the best, in our opinion, lubricants out there.
So
It has long-term property.
it wouldn't hurt if I shot it up in an 84 Ford F-150.
Won't hurt it. Won't hurt a thing.
Nothing but good stuff would come.
Yep.
You know, I probably could use this in that Honda more than the thing I have. Every blue moon that'll happen, the steering wheel gets the lock thing, and you can't get the key to come out.
Hondas have always been problematic.
Huh? Would this be a good thing to pop up in there?
Is it a newer Honda?
Yeah, it's right there. Well,
Probably your key's just worn out. It's a very common problem with it.
cheap key, but what do y'all charge to do these kind of keys?
We don't do those.
Yeah. Like a 2009.
Yeah, that's just a common problem with that style of key.
Would the lubricant help with that?
It might, yeah. A little bit in there, see?
Oh,
Just needs a little squirt.
thank you, bud.
When do I have to do a video on?
Is that a pro tip to cut off
Oh, yeah.
a little bit?
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm finally getting. Honestly, I was told by a couple of different people. You're just, if you lose key, you're just going to have to change out the whole blah 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 in there, and uh,
That was the most common key for 30 years before.
now this is thicker.
Yeah, that's the right key though. Yours is thinner because it's, how old is your truck?
84.
Because it's 30 something years old. That's the only key Ford used back then. It's called a Ford 6-cut, 5-cut pen tumbler style key.
I don't think this is gonna work, Ross. This looks just like what Ace Hardware gave me. You see,
Yeah, that's because your key is 30 plus years old.
yeah,
You can return them if they don't work.
it looks hauntingly like what they did.
Okay.
I wish I thought about bringing my truck down here. It's not as chaotic as I envisioned. I really thought I was gonna have to do like 3 or 4
Mm-hmm.
loops around, and it's a California Sunset package on there, and it's just not the kind of truck I'm careful where I bring it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
A
So
lot of
just.
times kids will be up in the back and they're taking pictures, or
Mm-hmm.
people are bumping into it.
Do you need anything else?
No.
Okay. 3024 altogether.
Uh, so the slot that I'm parked in right there, is that like a shared between you two?
Uh, as long as you're coming over to these stores, yeah, we share them. You can tap it right there.
I was gonna go look at the record shop. Job, and would you be able to replace the tumbler?
Don't jump that bridge till you come to it.
Okay. Complicated question, huh?
We've cut keys for 30 years, and I worked on hundreds of those vehicles. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, cool, brother.
Thank you.
Have a great day,
You
my
too.
man.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
What was I doing? Lugging this up. I was waiting for them. I'm not going to pay for these because they don't look like they're going to work. I mean, Ford 5-pin is Ford 5-pin. No, I'm not. Ford 5-pin is Ford 5-pin. There is no thinner Ford 5-pin. It's just Ford 5-pin. It's just the H51. Nope, there's not. Should have walked over there and flattened them on the belt grinder on the grinder. There you go, super thin. The free concert outside of Trustmark Park? Is that what he said? Not that I care, because no, I'm not going to any free concert anywhere. But did he say outside? What are they setting up like a you know, they don't want to pay for the venue, so they're just going to do it in the parking lot? The street lights might plan on. That's a good idea. That's maybe. You know, you're right. Hey, yin yet. I never thought about that. But get this. All the street lights got brighter. They put in new street light bulbs about 3 years ago. Holy shit. I'll be damned. The timing for when the street lights got ridiculously bright out here at night does coincide with that. You're a genius. Hmm. Do you guys label the breaker number on your outlets? I do not. I just have little hand-drawn maps. That's a good idea, though. Sharpie it on. Or use a label maker. I have heard of that trick where you write it on the faceplate. So if you take the faceplate off, if you don't want to see it, if you just take the faceplate off and write the breaker number on. I've heard that trick. That'd be the least conspicuous thing to do. What do I need to do a video about? What were you talking about? Ford 5-pin? Hinder and Daughtry for free. Hinder and Daughtry. I've never heard of Hinder and Daughtry. Yeah, I think if we were playing bingo today, we probably would have fired off. Somebody would have won probably by now. We've had plastic bins. Well, not yet, but here. Plastic bins. Long-winded story. Oop, long-winded story. And then we got to deal with the stupid chat not working when we get down to the very end. It's 12:18, so we're gonna go do that thing and figure out how I want to set this up. I'm just catching up on the comments, and then we're gonna go do this thing. No, oh, public park off highway. Oh, it's that. Yeah, I know where that park is. Jason, you should have taken him down the you can't get there from here. He did though. Two separate bands. Okay. That was like 5. It would have racked in like 5 squares. Push trash bag over the lights, every light, or over the plant, or over the light, over the plant. Hey, there's a little mat right there. No, no, it's okay. It'll be fine. Just dying. It's kind of sad. Actually, I took a picture of it yesterday. It's even more brown now, so I guess I'm gonna clip it eventually. But or was that blown? No. Yeah, that was. Which was the one? Oh, there we go. Told you. I guess I didn't have it pierced well enough. Hey, what was I looking for? The plant bloom. If you've never seen an aloe bloom, did I not take a picture of it? I sure didn't. We're watching out for this homie right now, y'all. He's been in here too. I've had to chase him out a couple of times. You see that lady? He just pushed her down and took her purse. He's about to get a beat down. We have had to get very aggressive with him several times, and I'm having to get progressively more aggressive with him several times. Did I not take? Oh yeah, there it is. The bloom. Just can't get it to flower. That makes sense. I mean, that in theory could be a possibility. How many volts? I don't know how many volts that is. It's a Viper Tech. I think 30,000. Still works afterwards, so surprisingly shock resistant. So your BE365 definitely is safe from just random taser attacks. It took about a week for it to get 4 foot tall. It's about 4 foot tall. It just shoots up out of the middle. So we go back to oops. It's the lock and key. Yes, sir. I'll be here until 3:30. Okay. He couldn't repin his lock, so he needs to bring it in, and he didn't want to pay $50 for pins online. I keep the plants up to date on Twitter or X, whatever. But I want to say it was about, oh yeah, here we go. April 2nd, it was already pretty tall. That was April 2nd. And then if you go back to a bunch of ISA pictures, March 25th, and then Kim sent me the baby picture. Oh, March 19th. So from March 19th to March 25th, that's how fast that grew. And then from March 25th to April, what was it, 2nd? It finished its grow. April 2nd. Crazy. This thing grows so fast. Killed cactus. You overwater them. You're overwatering them if you kill a cactus. All those up there. Kim very rarely waters any of that stuff up there. Yeah, I'll have to run that whole streetlight thing by her. Because it is one right across the street, bright as hell. And I could see that. Got another that one sitting up front is very healthy. Probably can't see it. No, not really, but it's over where the GoPro is. On the desk there. Kim pointed out how big it's getting. It's getting too big, so it's gonna have to go. Jalapeno pepper plants. You only need one pepper plant. We had hold my coffee. Shit. Boop. I don't have a boop. Now, I don't have one of those. Dang it. All right. What are we going to do here? Where's my Elgato? Really wish that was a 4-tier thing. Hey, you know, I may buy another one of those to make another Iron Man. We were talking about this recently. That could be taller. There's a fine line between doing an Occutum or a Red Raleigh Tower and just doing a thing was so expensive. So expensive to do. So what we have going on there. Let's go ahead and switch over so I can point out things. Let's get rid of Elgato. And switch the mic in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it doesn't work. Hold on. Why is it not working? Why is the microphone not working? I have no idea, but we got a customer. Hey,
What's up, man?
how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Need some copies of keys.
Yeah, I'll take it off.
Well, it's this three and then one more. That's on another ring. So those three and
How many of it?
just one of each. How's things been for you, man?
Good. I know what I'm talking about.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
No, you're good.
Have a nice day.
You too. Have a good weekend. 1188, please, sir. What's up, Sushi? Yeah, we're doing all right. We doing all right over here. I think. Were we? I think so. Huh? What was the? Wasn't working because it was frozen. Now it's back. All right, dude's leaving. Oh, I'm out too far here. All right, where were we? Vocal switch, mic switch now. Ain't no mess. Ain't no mess. Oh, I forgot that machine was a command. That's funny. And it's obviously too long, too. All right, we're going to switch over to the other mic and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, it keeps freezing. So that's not good. We may not be doing work. What in the hell's going on? I can't even get El Gato to come up. Something's going on with the connection again, I guess. All right, I guess I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on it. Okay, now switching. More time. Test. Okay, good. 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 We're here. All right, just making sure we're still live. Okay, good. Not live, but working. This thing kind of came the accidental holder, and it's not great. This is one of the old things from the front window. It needs to be put away. I'm actually gonna save this. See if I can cut out the damaged section, because on those you can like cut it and still use it maybe. So maybe I can use parts of it. American lock. You need to get your shoot together. This is becoming ridiculous. And you know what had the same exact problem? The master locks. There were the big, heavy bolts. It's just got another one the other day. Alright, so I have Schlage strike plates. If I make weird motions, it's because I'm looking at the screen just to make sure I'm not frozen. The strike plates. Really, probably what I need to come up with here is what to do with the decorative hardware bins that I have out, and those will probably either get integrated up here or over here, which is where they were beforehand. Wow, I'm going to say again what I just said. Wow, our in-place protection has actually worked that time. So, obviously, that camera's no good. Or this connection is no good. Probably the connection here. Let's move it over here. It was way more stable on this guy. Right up until it wasn't. Glad to know our J-Bot's working there, though, yeah. Okay. Yep, good call, Rune. I think we're good. And I think we're on this. Yeah, we're good. Now I got deadbolt and knobs mixed in this one. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the ball run latches. These are actually latches that I've had for probably 30 plus years. And they were hanging up in the back room on peg hooks. So these were all actually pre-me. And I just moved them around for years and years, like before I redid. What happened that time? Was that just J-Bot being silly or what? Oh! What was that? Stream was good. I don't know why the hell that went off again. J-Bot, stop it! Stop it, J-Bot! Hold up. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
I'm the one that called.
Yeah, okay.
See. This is the key that I want to match. And I have a question. Do you have security pins instead of the smooth pins that are rolling into like little?
Yeah.
Could you put two of them on 2 and 5?
Okay.
Because I'm an amateur lockpick. I just had to it was super easy for me to fit. It was embarrassing.
I see a retainer pin and springing. I'll see the pin. Okay, there it is.
I was gonna say it looks like the other little pins, but it's got a point thingy on it.
I'm aware. Alright, is that it?
Yes.
Be 1620 will be its total.
And you do take card, right?
Hmm.
You do take card, right?
Yep, let me get a key down for you real quick.
Sure.
Security pins are in 2 and 5 for you.
What's that?
Spool pins are in 2 and 5 for you.
Oh, awesome. That will make it harder for like an amateur to pick at least.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, just tap right there when you're ready.
Um,
Sorry. They kind of do bother Alicia. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. But yeah, you can definitely tell when you're Lishian one that there's a thing. I can't remember what I said before that, so. Did we give up on that, or actually seems to be working still? We'll put this as a little up here. This is actually a common item. Oh, there's another bolt on deadbolt. Hey, we can put it right here. Look at that guy. That's an oddball. Rabbit. Expensive. Hella expensive. This is just an assorted bin. There's a whole bunch of different stuff in it. Alright, so what do I want to do here? I guess I could, yeah, let's do that. Yep, yep, yep. Baldwin. Chrome. Brass. I never got done putting these together. Knick-knack keys. Thank you, dang it, Wes. We're still working on them. Yeah. We've already got some hanging up front, so. Come on now. Yeah, see, lock and key. No, ma'am, we don't. Thanks. Yep. This was supposed to go somewhere else. That's from last week. This can go back in the tin area. All right. Even more shade latches. Even more expensive shade latches too. I don't really feel like sorting those, so I'm not gonna. Handle, I still got to pull that out and attach it to it. These will go back to the back room until I get ready to do them again. And I really didn't do a whole lot, did I? This is from me recycling. This is just stuff that has not got sorted yet, which actually all these have a bin. These have a bin. And I've still got some boxes I need to empty, so I'm actually just going to set that on my recycle for right now. That is its task in life. I would really like to get this, stay there, straightened up just a touch before we go. So let me raise this up. Set repair. Oh, come back. Come back. I need you. See, while I had those out, I probably should have sorted everything then. F series, F series, F series, F series. Plastic bins and more plastic bins. These are for shipping purposes. These can go underneath the counter because that's to mail out bling. And what was this? Also bling. Don't do it, and don't do it like that if you're going to do it. Alright, wrapping it up. Yep, we gotta wrap it up. Yep. Oh, old style, 1/2-inch throw. But this was also a different thickness of plastic bin, so it doesn't stack right. It stacks better with one of these other ones. Strike plates. A couple of them there. So what I'm thinking I'm going to end up having to do is roll this guy out of the way for one thing. Try to get all this miscellaneous just stuff where it's supposed to be. That's an A series. This can go down here. And if I can pull in a little bit of this area up here, which you can barely see, maybe transform that shelf a little bit. This thing's pretty full as is, but several of these plastic bins have come out from back behind this. And literally for me to get to it, I've got to move all this out of the way, pull those down, and figure out what needs to go in the very back. Because whatever's in the back is the hardest, obviously, to kind of get to and deal with. So go ahead and wrap it up. Let y'all get out of here. Let me get out of here. We can go home later anyway. What's this? What the line rest for? This was a nice plastic bag. That's what this was. Is there something in here? Nope. There's something in here. That's an Imtech double latch. Yeah, we're kind of at a standstill now. We are kind of at a standstill. So we're going to go ahead and switch back to the desk mic. See what Amazon brought us. Should be a hole punch. Ooh. That's it. Figured I'd buy an actual name brand. I thought there was supposed to be something else in here. Ever since I killed my cheap ones. I think I broke the spring in there. Or broke the spring stabilizer. Still works, but then I was like, ooh, Arrow makes a handheld or desktop hole punch. Let's see how well it works. The market for the half-inch throw. Yeah, I think I've had the. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell many of the half-inch throw anymore. Can we get a quick new key design popularity status? We're sold out of Queens. Been sold out of those. This one. Nope. See ya. The skulls are popular. Oh, believe it or not. We've only got one of these left. And I consider that one of the uglier ones. This one replaced that design. And I've only got one left. So I guess people like that one. Got two motorcycles. We got two of this one left. So that one's been very popular, actually. Um, sold one of the Texas hearts, believe it or not. I was like, yes. You know, honestly, I think instead of that, even though that red rose is popular, these are mixed roses. Like, I like the mixed roses better, but I don't know. And two of those have been sold. So, yeah, red rose. Let me see how well this thing works. Oh, did this give any specification? Like how many sheets of paper you can do before I break it? Punch this through 20 sheets. All right, these are cardboard. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just go about 8. Is it deep enough to do what I need to do? Now, how is it going to go and punch 20 sheets of paper when it won't even fit underneath there? That's some bullshit marketing right there. All right, let's have that. You know, I guess I could go in from the side. Oh, actually, that might work out perfect. Ooh. Going from the top, it's going to be 2. Yeah, I'll have to punch these from the side, I guess. Right. Oh, shit, it's off center. Okay. Oh, that's so nice compared to the other one. It just needs to be deeper. Shit. It's pointless. It's useless. It needs to be a little bit deeper because it... Damn it. I mean, I guess I can use it for other stuff, but if I go in from the side, if going from the top, it doesn't leave enough room up here. If I go in from the side, it's off center either way. I was hoping I would... Everybody need a hole punch? What's this thing for? Oh, it's a lock. Oh, how sweet. But it's not going to work for our use. And this thing was like $13 or $14. Damn it. Anyway, we're done. We know our chat's not going to work. Our chat's working fine, so we're good. YouTube's so crazy. I have no idea why that actually worked like this. I hadn't talked to Jay about it all today. Has he been okay? I've kind of been going over to make sure that J-Bot's not being too mean to people. Was he alright over there? I don't know. Here's the guy. Circling back around to the stuff we've already done. Yeah. We had to, I had to pull them all out to find, what was I looking for? I was looking for the Chrome A series, which was the main thing I had to dig back there for. But somebody else came in the other day needing a weirdo Schlage latch. What was it? Because I had to dig way back. That's why all those latches were pulled out. I can't remember what it was, but I had to dig really deep to find it. So I do sell some of that stuff every so often, right? Just got to remember where it is. Alrighty, y'all. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I hope everybody has a great weekend. But for now, we are going to Lock Force Disassemble. Hey, I wonder if that dude with the LSU tag out there wants to come buy a key. Sell another LSU key. It's gonna be funny if we sell out of all the LSU keys, but none of the other ones will sell. Probably will be the case. We'll be out of LSUs and we'll be stuck with MSU and Ole Miss keys forever. Hi, yes, thanks everybody for being here. We're going to go ahead and bounce quickly on over to the end screen. He tries. They try. The yellow chickens try their best. chicken with a Nakatomi Plaza shoved up its ass. The chicken with sucking down some oil. Chickens everywhere. Oh, nah, see, that's why I never moved this camera. I got it all screwed up. All right. Somebody told me I got to do a video on why particular things are like they are. Like, why do I have this big ass pair of pliers right here? What is this sign for? Why does that chicken have a straw up its mouth? There's Peter Fox's sticker. Why is that stoplight purple when it's purple? I ain't never seen no purple stoplight. You know, that type of thing. It'd be a funny video. I'm working on it. Yeah, y'all have a great weekend, and we'll just catch you next whatever. Yeah. How come J-Bot doesn't reply to me? Did he? He didn't. Like, has he got me blocked? Did we get any random lock facts? Okay. Did we not get any random lock facts that were supposed to happen today? Nothing. I don't think it reacted like it was. I would be hearing about it right now if J-Bot did what it was supposed to do. Y'all be like, you need to go back and see. You need to go back and tend to that damn robot, Jason. So, I guess that's good. The chicken has a straw in its mouth because putting it anywhere else would be rude. Very good point. Alrighty.